How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at something to do with weapons and items like armor and stuff like that everyone just seems to forget about. These items are going to be really useful for people who maybe have had stuff stolen, or they've given all their stuff away before they left and just came back, or basically just people on a rebuild. So what you're going to want to do, and these are the items that I'm talking about, is come into your bank, click on this here, Diango's holiday items and outfit retrieval, or whatever that says. And then here you've got weapons and you've got armor. So what I'm going to do today is take some of these out, probably one for each combat style, and see whether these are any good to use. So we're going to take these out, we're going to take them to bosses, and we're going to give them a try and see whether they're actually worth doing. I assume that some of them are going to be absolutely fine for things like Slayer, so rebuilding that way could be absolutely fine, but this video we're going to be taking them to bosses and seeing if we can get any kills or any decent time kills, that sort of stuff, and see whether it's worth your time. But let's start off with the range stuff and we'll go from there. If you enjoy this video, guys, make sure to leave a like on it and do subscribe if you are new. But other than that, let's pick our first weapon and armor set and let's get going. Alright, so our very first setup is absolutely beast. Looking at the range setup here, we have ourselves the skirmisher outfit that you can get, and we have ourselves the energized arm cannons. Now I think actually I can change the level of these to, I thought it was 75, but level 70 weapons, absolutely fine. And we've got our level 60 gear here. Now this probably isn't going to go absolutely great, but we've got here the Elder Overload Golem. We need some ammo. We can get some bolts from the bank. That's not a problem. Now, these back criminal bolts are absolutely not worth using with these, but we'll just use the diamond ones. But I'm just going to use them for this video because it's just what I've got. So we've got overload from the golems, and we'll be able to use our other items from, like, you know, prayer renewals, all that sort of stuff from the bank. But the main thing we want to check is this gear actually worth using? We look freaking badass, but is this worth using at bosses, and can you make more money back from doing so? So what we're going to do is start off at the King Black Dragon just to see how it goes, and then we're going to head over to Araxor, and then we'll see what we go from there. But let's go have a quick check out at the King Black Dragon and see what happens. Alright, so we're at the King Black Dragon. We have our stuff here. I'm only using a Ring of Vigor, by the way, and an Amulet of Glory, and a Range Cape. These things are pretty easy to get, don't cost much. You can absolutely pick those up pretty quickly. We'll put the spawn rate as fastest. We actually should use an aura, I think. We'll pick just an accuracy one. Okay. I mean, this is just the King Black Dragon, so we can't expect it to be too difficult. But we're hitting pretty decently, I think. These hits aren't bad at all. Ripper Demon might be carrying us a little bit, but I'm just going to make it realistic. You guys can pick up a Ripper Demon if you have the levels for it, and they don't cost that much. That was without scrolls as well. That wasn't bad. Okay, King Black Dragon, probably not much point in doing another test. That was super fast. Let's go on to the next one then. Alright, so next up we're going to try this out at Araxor, and we'll have to rechange this. I literally said, I swear to God, I literally said I will never come back to Araxor, but for a video, so I'm going to do it. If I get a leg piece doing this, I swear, it's not going to be good. I need bolts. I'll get my bolts, we'll come back, but if I get a freaking leg piece, I might just dismantle it or something, because I can't go through that again. So again, we're just using the same gear. We've got our Range Cape, Glory, and Vigor, and we've got our Excalibur and stuff. This is like 500 GP to get back if you already have it unlocked. Adrenaline Potion, all this stuff isn't like too hard to get. We have an Anti-Dragon Shield as our shield, which is, I literally can't see where my shield switch is, not gonna lie. Just want to put that there. And I'll bank one more time for Adrenaline, and then we'll actually do a kill. Right, Vigor's already on, so we don't have to worry about that. So have to make sure we use our freedom. Hits don't look too bad, I'm not gonna lie. Hits are looking pretty good, 3k. Accuracy aura is definitely helping. It actually might have been better to be on a Nihil here on this aura rather than on a Ripper Demon for the damage, but that's okay. We got a 157 heal there. See, this isn't too bad. Like, it's not gonna be the fastest kill, but using this gear, if you can rebuild it, Araxor, Rax is good money. So the web's just burnt and he's on 26k health. That's not bad at all. That rapid fire absolutely killed it. So we're gonna have to kill these minions. There's no way that we're doing this without killing the minions, because it's going to take way too long otherwise. I need to remember to use my defensives, or else we're going to run out of food. Okay, so it took us 6 minutes 46 to do that with the minions. If it wasn't path 1 and 2, that would have been a lot easier. If it was 2 and 3, for example. But we still got our Excalibur, which we're going to use when the core's close to coming out, because I want to make sure I've got that extra backup for the healing. But we're looking pretty low on food. I don't know how well we're going to do with this, but we're going to try. But it does look like we're going to get the kill, hopefully. Assuming I don't mess up some switches now. Okay, we did get the kill. It was really messy, and it was spiders, but it was no yak. So let's just have a look at the loot. Okay, good. We didn't get a spider leg. I'm glad we didn't get a spider leg. But look at that, 1.7 mil out of 1 kill. Like, granted, Hydric tips aren't the most common drop, but they're not that rare. 1.7 mil, 1.8 mil even, and we've literally just using this stuff we've claimed from Django. That's pretty good, in my opinion. That's pretty good. So we got most of our brews back from that kill as well. I'm actually quite happy with how that went. I feel like it could have gone a lot better if I had used a Nihil rather than a Ripper Demon, which actually turns out to be cheaper, I believe. And also, if you had something in the pocket slot, whether you have an Accuracy Aura or anything to help you with damage like a God Book or something like that, I feel like that could have gone a lot better. But I'm happy with how that went. I'd say that's not too bad. If you came back to the game and you had absolutely nothing, but you were good at Araxor, you could definitely go and try that out. Anyway, that's the range prom done. Let's have a look and see if we can find anything for magic or for melee. Okay, so this is our melee setup. This cost us a few 100k to get back with the gear, or 75k a piece, but that's fine. It's not too much. Again, you could probably make that from picking cabbages or something like that, but starting gear, pretty cheap, right? Level 65 armor and a level 75 sword here, so that's pretty damn good. Level 75, I'm happy with that. We've still got our glory, our ring of vigor, and we've got an attack cape. Really doesn't do anything except gives a chance to not degrade items while in combat, but none of it's degradable, so that's absolutely fine. We will change the aura to either a melee one. We probably won't use like the Berserker one. Probably just use something like maybe Vampirism, or maybe something just to get some accuracy, or we'll use the Vampirism one. Frick it, we'll use that one. Okay, so we've got our Vamp Aura on, we've got our Excalibur and our Anti-Dragon Shield. We're going to go straight to Araxor with this one. There's no point in going to King Black Dragon on this one, because if we could do it in the other gear, then 100% we could do it in this gear as well. But I'm really not good with melee. Just to give you a warning right now, really not good with melee at all. So we're going to have to see how this goes. But, you know, let's see what happens. We've got our melee gear. Melee Rax isn't as easy, but after doing this, I will try this out at Vindicta as well, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we are going to get to the last phase, but it's taken a long time to do. Okay, so there's the last phase, but it's taken 7 minutes to get here. If this wasn't Spider Path, it probably would have been a lot quicker, and it may be worth doing, but my food is quite low as well. Again though, without spider minions and the kill being faster, our food would be pretty good. I'm actually quite impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was going to be absolutely terrible. Now this is the bit where it'll probably get me killed. I'm not great at meleeing Araxi, so we'll have to see how that goes. Okay. Yeah, no, it takes too long, I think, to actually kill Araxi with that. So what we're gonna do is take the same stuff, but we're gonna go to somewhere like Vindicta. Because if this works at Vindicta, which I'm pretty sure it should, that's still another good boss to just farm out to rebuild on. So let's grab some stuff for Vindicta and let's go back there instead. I don't have high hopes for this, I'm not gonna lie, but let's just see. Fastest, let's start, and I think it should be fine. I genuinely think this should be fine. Okay, damage seems pretty good. Like, I'm not missing a whole lot so far. I feel pretty confident about my ability to kill this boss with this gear. The difficulty is going to come when he jumps on his dragon. Walk all those bleeds. Walking the bleeds is so much damage more. Absolutely need to do that. Okay, res the first one. Nice and easy. Devotion the second one. That's alright. Right, we'll use our Excalibur. We got Bladed Dive with a cheap rune sword and our Excalibur, so nice and cheap Bladed Dive switch. I think this is fine. I genuinely think that killing Vindicta like this is absolutely fine. Can we kill it on the next one, maybe? This one? Spin! Yes, there we go. So that's 291k, and it took, how long did that take? Oh, it doesn't say how long it took. Well, either way, I don't think that was too bad. It probably took a 2 to 3 minutes, maybe. So this boss is definitely doable with Vampirism Aura and this pretty much next to free armor. And obviously, if you have better practice at Vindicta than I do, then you'll be even better off. Like, I know this is lower tier stuff, and obviously that's fine, but this guy drops the money from this guy is really good. So if you're rebuilding, you can definitely grab the stuff. You can definitely come here and try this out. And I think this is absolutely fine. As long as you remember your switches, unlike I just did them, your prayer switches, then I think you're good to go. Okay, so for magic, we have the Imcando, the Imcando Channeling Rod and the Imcando Arcane Focus. These cost 100k each to reclaim, so pretty cheap. The armor is just Mystic because there was nothing there that I could use from the holiday events. So this literally cost 75k for the whole set, so actually cheaper than the rest of the stuff. We've still got our lovely Glory and our amazing Ring of Vigor. We will change to a Magic Accuracy Aura straight away because we don't need Vampirism on this, I don't think. And we have our lovely anti-dragon shield as well. So we're going to go there with just some air runes, which was another 70k, but obviously you don't need to have 1,000 anyway. And we will go and see how Vindy does, because I've got a feeling that magic might be the one that struggles, but we'll just have to see because it might be okay. All right, so we should be able to just go straight in and rejoin our last instance. Yep, we can. Straight through the barrier. So I'm hoping that this is going to go okay. We'll have to see. We're going to use our Sunshine straight away. Our Adrenaline Potion. Those were some good hits from Wild Magic. Pretty happy with that. Oops, can't 4-tick when I'm not using the right thing. That's okay, we're not 4-ticking anyway. This is going pretty well. I'm quite happy with how this is going, to be honest. It's actually going better than the melee one. I think it might be. I'm really not sure why we don't have a timer, but that's okay. Using magic makes dodging the smokes so much easier than if you're using melee. Okay, so this should be pretty much the end of the kill, as long as I don't splash every single hit of that asphyxiate. Every single one of it. Okay, so that's the end of the kill there. Nice, we nearly died, but we got the kill, and we really didn't use that much food. I'm impressed with that, that's good. Okay, so after that, personally, I think that using these items is absolutely fine if you're trying to rebuild your account. You're going to have to keep in mind that you aren't going to be able to go and do endgame bosses in this because it's just level 70 gear, but 200k for 2 level 70 weapons is straight out of the bank as well. It's really, really good in my opinion. So you've got 75k on the armor, you have 200k on this. So for 300k, you've got a magic setup that you can do Vindicta in. Of course, I'm getting the Elder Overload buff from the Golems, so you could absolutely do that. But also, even if you can't, if you could just get yourself a couple of Elder Overload potions or any Overload potion, then you'll be absolutely fine to start rebuilding from that. Please stop using my scrolls, Ripper Demon. So you'll be absolutely fine rebuilding from that. That's absolutely brilliant. All the styles work well, and I don't see a problem with it at all for mid-level to endgame. For low to mid-level bossing, I think it'll be absolutely fine. So that's all I have for today, guys. I think these items are absolutely worth using. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on it. If you're interested in seeing more stuff like this, then let me know, and I'll see if I can find anything else to sort of compare and have a look at as well. But like I said, I'm going to end the video here. I really appreciate you all watching. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to my current channel members. We currently have Chax, Andy V, Sam, and Maka. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. If anyone else is interested in this, there's a join button, by the sub button. Give that a click and you can see what perks you do get while you do support the channel as well.